We're going to be getting messaging out on TikTok and other social media areas.
That was Ontario Premier Doug Ford on Thursday after being asked why the province hasn't put their messaging on platforms that young people use more often. Ontario has seen daily case counts skyrocket in recent weeks. And one thing that provincial officials keep pointing out is that the majority of cases are coming from young people under 40 who are apparently having really wild parties.
Compared to holding a big party of 150 people that there's hugging and kissing and swinging off the trees and spitting and everything else.
Based on the messaging coming from officials, young people are being irresponsible and should know better. But there's some health experts who argue maybe shaming them isn't the way to reach them.
The main way that information is being delivered through the COVID-19 pandemic is through these daily press conferences, which tend to happen in the middle of the day when most people under 40 are working. When this information is being provided, it's being provided in a way that often has a tone of blaming and shaming people. I think it's very important that we use social media platforms that people under 40 are using, like TikTok, like Instagram.
You have to stop thinking that young people watch press conferences every day. They don't. Only journalists do that because it's our job. Dr. Nahid Dasani says once he started making videos related to public health messaging around the pandemic, he discovered many young people were engaged and that they cared.
COVID-19's here, so we have to stay
They really
inside.
do want to stop the spread of the virus. They just want the message to meet them where they are at.
Some officials have tried to appeal to social media users, but didn't quite stick the landing. Take this tweet from Canada's top doctor that left people, well, more confused than anything. Meanwhile, TikTok is filled with health professionals both here and south of the border getting messages through in a clear and concise way. The UN Migration Agency has thought up some creative videos. And closer to home, Peel region west of Toronto also looks like they're beginning to get the hang of it.
With the province sort of considering making a TikTok account now, what tips would you have for them in order to reach the widest audience?
Be clear in what you're saying, be consistent in your messaging, be very concise. Think about credibility of the deliverer of the message, and just please stop blaming and shaming people under the age of 40.
For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.